Hi, I'm Christina Button, and I'm here at Old Mill Village Museum, and this is the soap shop. And these are my molds here, and I will be making soap throughout the day. These are some of the soap that are finished over there for sale. But I will start outside over the open fire, and once I get that started, then I'll be starting to make the soap. And today is our Shadows of the Old West. We have our Cowboys town set up, and they'll be doing shows throughout the day.
How do you do? Good afternoon. This is Shadows of the Old West. We are a reenactment group. My name is Tom. There's a handful of other ones here. Each of us are all set up with our own little home for the weekend. So enjoy, and I hope you have a good time. The outhouse. You go to the other side, the doors of the jail.
The door? Oh.
When you're in the jail and you got to go to the bathroom, we take you out one door, take you around the...
I'm the bad guy. I'm Lowell. I'm the one that robs the Fargo, blows the box, steals the money, and gets shot.
Yeah. Did you guys set up yesterday?
Hi, I'm Earl of the Shadows of the Old West. I play the bartender. I'm the guy that always seems to get shot every skit. Seem to shoot me first.
Good thing we have a good doctor, because he's revived for the next show, even though he dies. My wife says it's the only time I can kill you 4 times in a day and still not go to jail.
Same with, what is it, the Civil War?
It was really good.
Yes.
Last year we noticed it's...
This one, he's with the, what is it we just had a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, with the...
If I head in the way?
No, it is, I'm just not...
Okay.
No problem.
I know it's just... Oh,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
doesn't want to lift it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Old Mill Village Museum. We are Shadows of the Old West. We are a reenactment group. Momentarily, we're going to start a skit.
You gotta stay.
And somewhere along the line, these boys right here are going to come into play. Now, before we get started, I have to explain a few things so
Want to listen.
everybody doesn't get fearful and knows that we're playing with a very safe group of people right here.
Come on.
To start out, we have 2 kinds of pistols out here with us today. We have what is known as a movie star blank gun, and then what we have here is a historical gun. This takes 3 elements to make a deadly weapon. One is a cap, one is powder, and last but not least, a lead ball. We only carry 2. They're not allowed. You can't have them here, and that is the lead ball. The projectile that would come out the front of this barrel, those are not allowed here, okay? All guns, when we arrived here this morning, we arrived here yesterday and the day before, but this morning, while we were having coffee, all guns were brought out and inspected. No live rounds, nothing in the chambers, all guns were cleared. Cleared by an armor, and then second by someone else. All right, so all guns have been cleared. So we'll know we're playing with safe guns. Now, the first thing we'll do is we'll take gunpowder. I can't tell you how much because it's a secret. All right. Now we'll take that gunpowder and put it in the cylinder. Now, some of us use cream of wheat, some of us use farina, some of us use grits. All right. but we'll take grits and put it in the cylinder. And we'll load up all the cylinders. Then we'll use this. This is normally used to push the lead ball down in there. But we use this to push the grits and everything down and compress it. Then we'll add a little more and get it down to about 1/4 of an inch or so from the top of the cylinder. Then we take wax and we seal every cylinder with wax. The reason why we do this is that when this one goes off and the flash happens, we don't want it to ignite all the other ones. That makes for a really bad day. Okay? You don't want 6 cylinders going off in your hand at one time. Okay? So that's what we do to keep ourselves safe.
And
Alright?
over there.
But we must
I saw
remember,
him over there.
that stuff does come out of the front of the gun. Okay? So we have to stand at least 10 to 15 feet away from each other. We do not, and I repeat, we do not point guns at each other. It's up in the air, down to the ground, left or right. Never dead on. Alright? Now, sometimes we do get hit. And that's only because I was aiming left of him and he stepped back because he thought somebody else was going to shoot him. So he stepped back into the firing range. Alright? That's the only way we usually, but we're pretty good at not doing that. Alright? Any questions? Alright, and then the other weapon we have is a blank gun. He's carrying one. Normally anybody under 18 years of age has to carry one. Alright? All the gases come out of the side of the cylinder right here. Okay? Nothing, absolutely nothing can come down this barrel because it only goes in an inch here and it goes in an inch here. The middle of this is solid steel. So nothing's going through there. Alright? You can't put a live round in it. Okay? So the gun is what we refer to as a movie star gun. Okay? But this is what we're using, most of us. Again, any questions? Nope? Alright, now I get the most important part. Forget it. Alright, now, for you guys. All you little ones down there. This is just for you, and you know what? I'm going to come up here so you can see me and hear me. Alright? Now, I know you, but some of you I have never seen before. Now, I want you to remember one thing. If you ever go to a friend's house, an aunt's house, an uncle's house, somebody's house, and you see a gun lying around on the table, or lying around, I want you to do one thing and one thing only. One is do not touch it. 2, we don't pick it up, we run to find an adult. We go find a big person, okay? And we tell them that we see a gun and we don't know if it's real or loaded and not loaded, and you're afraid and you want somebody to put it up so everybody has a safe day. Okay? Everybody understand that? Okay, everybody raise your right hand. Nope. For the guy in the yellow orange shirt, it's the other hand. Young lady, that's the other hand. The other one. Okay? Alright, we got them all up in the air. And say, I promise. Alright, now we can get on with the show. Hey, what are you doing hiding over there? You gotta say, I promise too.
Oh, hello, Tina.
Oh, you're gonna be that way about it, huh?
Right.
You do realize these guns work, right? Okay, I just wanted to know. Alright. Well, with no further ado, and hopefully I don't break my neck. Our first skit will be the Wells Fargo robbery. Hello, how you doing?
Good, why don't you sit down, we'll have a game of cards.
Man, what happened in town?
And you can buy me a drink.
Take care of these customers, or I gotta do it again for you? You need a drink?
Yeah, why are you thirsty?
Alright, barmaid.
Use the cork this time.
How are you doing today, guys?
Not too bad. How long have you been working here?
Oh, probably about 2 years now.
2 years? Y'all must be coming here on your off day.
Yep.
You wash the dishes.
Ah, geez. This town's dead.
You want those guys.
What? No. Why is there nobody in town?
Yeah, in the middle of the afternoon, oh boy, here comes the sheriff.
Oh, God.
He's gonna harass us.
You make sure those boys pay you too.
I will.
Ain't no bill. The last time they walked out of town, didn't pay your bill.
Come here. It doesn't matter where he goes. He's just missing out on fun.
You didn't happen to see if the stage came in this morning, did you?
Ain't none of your concern whether the stage come in or not.
Oh, I was waiting. I'm
You
waiting
just
on my...
maintain your cards right here. You don't need to worry about nothing else. You worry about staying clean and not doing anything you shouldn't be doing. That's what you got to worry about. We don't put up with nothing in this town. No back talk neither. No, nothing. You better have a good arrow. Anybody gives you trouble, just yell.
That's
Just yell. I don't want to have riffraff in this town.
Yeah. You're pretty tight with the money too.
Got it? That means you too
Oh,
there.
you talking riffraff? I know I'm not riffraff.
What are you?
No, I'm Tom.
You're raff riff.
You're pond scum.
I said I'm Tom, not Pond.
Yeah. You're pond scum.
Don't let him give you any lip neither.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
he's a little nasty, isn't he?
Why? Who did his oatmeal?
I don't know. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
You mean he made it today?
Did you look at your card?
Yes, I already won 3 of them.
Okay.
I won 3 good ones.
The rest of that is.
I'm in the back. Don't give me the good stuff, though.
I'm gonna do 3-2. 3-2?
3-2.
You didn't even bet.
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm going to beat you. Ace high queen.
Yeah, you beat me.
See, I got you. I get the pot. Now you get the buzz around. No, I'm all right.
So, getting back to the stage. You see the stage come in this morning?
Yeah, I saw the stage come in.
Did you see how many?
And I see the...
Did you see that the sheriff and the bartender were out meeting the stage this morning?
Yeah, I noticed that, and I noticed they took out a black box and they put it over there over the bar.
So that means the payroll came in.
The mine payroll.
The payroll. And I am damn near broke.
Well, I'm not far from it myself.
So, do you have any ideas how we can get our hands on that box?
I might. I figure,
Hey, that's a good idea. So you want me to sneak around?
This one says Tom.
Something, I'll put them right on it.
you need to leave his own to the outhouse.
All right.
All right? He won't go. All right? I'll keep him busy.
Okay.
Well, you going to the little man's
Yeah, I
room?
gotta go.
All right, well, I'll go get me a drink up at the bar meanwhile.
Look at that. That one says Tom and that one says Lou.
You got any more of that old
I
yeller?
think I got the good stuff back here.
Yep.
Put that.
There you go.
Hey, put that
I
down.
got you away from your gun. Get your hand off that hog leg.
Got it, Dixon. Young lady, you're going to stay right there, aren't you?
Okay.
All right, you're not getting in the way, are you?
No,
Okay, good enough.
You're not going to
She's-
touch that box
she's
either.
coming with us, hostage, remember?
Oh, okay, we'll take her hostage. I'll grab the box. Oh, man, they got some good gold in here. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh, jeez. Oh. Did you bring the lucifers?
Yes, I got it.
All right.
What? Oh,
Gosh, she got away. She's already got the sheriff. Better hurry
She
up.
snuck away when I wasn't looking.
All right, what do we got now?
What are you doing over here?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on with our money? Hey! Hey, you better put it down! You better put it down right now! Whoa, watch out!
Small! Into the flat!
Die! Hey, whoa! Hey, down! He's not done yet! He's dead now! Well, watch it. I'm not sure about him.
Well, they winged me.
They won't.
I got hit.
All right, let me finish him off. There we go. Let me check on you. Yeah.
I think you're going to have to finish me off, too.
No, I got you. I'll get you. I'll fix that for you.
It's not my arm.
It's your belly. I know. I'm sticking it in your belly, not your arm. Jeez. Do you think you're going to make it?
No.
You got any bullets?
Yeah, one right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't help you.
You're going to have to do it.
I can't do it. I really can't, Wolf. I can't, Wolf. I can't. I really can't. Well, now there's more for me. Now I get it all. I see. I get his. I got mine. All right. I guess this town's dead. Cowboys up. Hi, we want to thank you. That's our first gift of the day. Hi. Off on my right-hand side, our sheriff. That is Wolf. The lovely young lady back here. That is Brianna. Our wounded warrior here. That is Lowell. And last but not least, that is Earl. Oh yeah, me, I'm Tom. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoy. When's our next show? In an hour from now. 2 o'clock.
City, okay, yeah. Dennis G. prescribes. Thanks very much, Sean.
Okay, I am taking sheep's wool and combing it, and then I'll spin it into yarn, and then I'll use it to knit and crochet afghans and socks and hats, mittens, whatever. This is combing. I'm combing out the short hairs and knots and things that would make lumps in the yarn, and then it'll make a smoother yarn. It'll make a smoother yarn when I spin it. You see, that's all fluffed out.
Nice.
And then we take it off the comb. And then that's combed out and ready to spin. And then we attach it to this piece. And the wheel going around is what twists the hairs into the yarn, and that'll happen right here.
Do you usually get a lot of people for the Western shows and more shows and things like that? No? That's a bummer. Too bad, but there's so many things that they're doing with kids.
Looking at an 18th century carriage, the time that would have been around when George Washington was around. Local doctor's buggy. Blacksmith shop.
Right now I'm working on a pair of hinges that's designed to go on a chest. These hinges design goes back at least to the Middle Ages. I have pieces of another set that I've been working on. These sections, one gets drawn out and curled back this way, while the other gets curled back that way. And then when they are attached together in that configuration, the loops will swivel upon each other. And these were used on boxes and chests. The ones I'm working on are going to go on a design of chest that is patterned after a Viking era sea chest. And right now I'm just drawing out and flattening the piece and making sure it's the dimensions that I'm trying to achieve for the finished product. But then they'll get punched. I'm going to do decorative work on this and then work on the next part. Making the first is always the easiest. Trying to match it after that is the difficult part. And this round rod stock is what I'm starting with. It all gets hammered out of this. And this material I actually scrounged from the woods on our property. These are the steel barrel or silo bands. That a silo that came down in the 1940s, and my father just dragged the bands back up into the woods, and I tripped over them for years while I was out hunting, and then finally I said, you know, I'm going to make stuff out of it. When it's an orange color like that, it ranges somewhere around 2,000 to 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit. The fire can get as higher than 3,000 degrees. That's the point where the steel will start to burn. And when I'm demonstrating, sometimes I get distracted while talking, and I'll be here absent-mindedly giving air to the forge, and I'll pull out a sparkler, which is the steel burning. After it does that, then it's no good. You just have to scrap it and start over.
Do you temper any metal here?
I do.
How do you do that? Just to get water or oil?
Well, tempering is actually one part of a whole heat treating process. I have a forged knife blade here that's just rough forged. And after this would get filed down to a more finished edge, then I would take this and heat it back up into the forge. You heat it until it's called critical temperature. The simplest way to check for that is to touch it with a magnet. If the magnet does not stick, then it is at critical temperature. Then it gets quenched. I quench these in oil. I just happen to use linseed oil. That's what I have in my can here. And what quenching does is it hardens the steel, but it also makes it brittle. The harder steel is, the more brittle it is. The next step after that is tempering, and that's you quench until it's cool. It's that rapid cooling action that realigns the molecular structure of the steel from a randomized pattern to one that's more in line. And when it's in line like that, it's much harder, but also can be much more brittle. That's where tempering comes in. It's a controlled reheating process that takes a little bit of that structure away in exchange for less brittleness. And tempering is one of the more precise steps to the process, because if you get it too hot, then you've drawn too much hardness out and you have to start over. If you don't get enough hardness drawn out, then it can break in use. But every steel, when you warm it up, before it gets red or orange like it is, it begins to have what's called oxidizing colors. And you know, if you're sharpening a blade on a wheel, if it turns blue, you know you've gone too far. And that blue is an oxidizing color. And there's a whole range of oxidizing colors. And the nice thing is that no matter what kind of steel alloy you have, the color of oxidizing color you have indicates pretty precisely the temperature range. So you always temper to a specific oxidizing color. This is spring steel. I usually temper this to what we call a straw color. It's like a deep yellow. But it's important to know that's not glowing color like these are. It's just the way that the air oxidizing on the surface shows up. But that works on any kind of steel, whether it's blade steel or mild steel.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, it's good to see you again, Tim. We'll see you around.
All